Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. One of the big observations made about Arthur Smith's offense back when he was hired as the offensive coordinator is that he doesn't use slot receivers a whole ton and instead opts for extra tight ends or fullbacks. The Steelers haven't really used fullbacks in several years. They had Derek Watt on the roster at one point and barely used him. The position is set to make a comeback, which begs the question of who exactly is going to be filling that role. Connor Heyward is kind of an undersized tight end who played some running back in college, so he seems like the natural choice. He told the media today after the fourth day of OTA practices that he does his individual drills with the tight ends, but he is willing to do whatever coaches ask of him. It will be interesting to see how that develops. He has shown some abilities as a receiver, so having him run routes out of the backfield could be an interesting wrinkle in the offense. Calvin Austin III spoke to the media as well after practice and talked about his growth as a player. He said repeatedly that you have to continually grow and evolve or you get left behind in the NFL. He was asked about his performance early in the season last year against the Las Vegas Raiders, where he had a 72-yard touchdown catch. And that was really the first glimpse of what was envisioned for him when he was drafted. He said he kind of thought that was a coming out party for himself and hoped it would lead to bigger things and more opportunities. His usage dwindled as the year progressed, which he blamed on the ups and downs of a season. It is tough to pin down exactly what happened. Deontay Johnson returned from injury for one, but he always felt a little underutilized. Hopefully Arthur Smith can find ways to get him more involved. Isaac Seumalo talked about the growth of the rookie offensive lineman. He is one of the leaders of the unit as the oldest starter on the offense outside of Russell Wilson, but he said he is selective about when he is coaching them up. They are already receiving plenty of coaching, and he says the rookies want to be able to earn their keep and pave their own way. He did say that Zach Frazier is undoubtedly a rookie and is coming along, but he said he is coming along quickly because he is a very talented player. He also mentioned the competition between him and Nate Herbig being one that he was looking forward to watching unfold. Justin Fields told Brian Batko of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette that people misconstrued the whole thing about him returning kicks. He shrugged it off and took it in stride, but he said special teams coordinator Danny Smith was just trying to make a point that anybody could be called on to play special teams. As we pretty much knew all along, Fields returning kicks isn't going to be happening. It was a fun thing to think about though, and I'm sure people will be putting him back there in their Madden playthroughs. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.